Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you are easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to do today is bring up something that we always talk about. I want to talk about the rise of black women marrying white men. Why am I talking about this? Because for years, decades, centuries, whenever a black man decides to marry a white woman or anyone outside of his race, the modern day black woman disrespects him, talk bad about him, and treat him as if he's nothing. So what I want to do is show you the hypocrisy. I want to show you how when they marry outside their race, it's supposed to be understood. It's black woman liberation and all this other yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to use these clips out of fair use. This is an educational video to teach you about different mindsets about this subject. And we're going to go ahead and get into this thing. I made this video from a live stream I did last night with the same subject. Let's get started. Sorry about that.
A lot of black men who are raised by single moms seek a woman who's going to mimic their mother.
What's wrong?
You have an example of a single mom who is going to work, coming home, cooking and cleaning. So you think like your partner should be that way. And we know a lot of black moms are softer on their sons too. So they expect their girlfriends to be the same way. So then when they get a girlfriend, they expect them to be just like their mom because that's what we normally seek, our parents, right?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that is when they do get with a strong black woman, a lot of the time they can't handle it. They feel intimidated by it.
You can't be.
Okay, let me break that down. I said this last night. I'm going to say it again. When they say strong black woman, let's explain what that means. That you can't handle her? What that means is she's just disagreeable. A lot of women who say that they are baddies and I'm fine and I'm a strong black woman are normally women who are disagreeable, unpleasant to be around. And a man can't handle you. That's what she says. The reason why a man can't handle you because you are destroying his peace with your attitude. That's what that means.
Be like, oh, I want a woman who's feminine and blah, blah,
Exactly.
blah. And still want a woman like your mom.
Exactly.
Because your woman like your mom
It's
she didn't have the
masculine.
opportunity to tap into that femininity.
Exactly.
That's a lot. There's a lot of women, my mama included, who is extremely feminine, but still was able to make ends meet. That is just a cop-out. You can remain feminine and still hold down a 9-to-5 job. The problem is a lot of you don't want to admit that. You want to have an excuse as to why you cannot act like a lady.
But that's not even being. We're having two separate conversations right now.
We're not.
We're not. We're on the same page.
No.
So when the average black man gets next to a strong black woman, a lot of the time they feel the need to humble her. They feel like they are intimidated by her and they have to break her down because a lot of men want to feel dominance in a relationship.
Okay, that's a whole lie. Men do not date black women with the intentions of trying to humble her. If a man feels as if he got to humble a woman, that means that woman has an extreme domineering attitude in that relationship. In other words, she is a shit talker and a shit starter. She will always bring negativity and fights into that relationship. There's no such thing as a man who is purposely looking for a woman that he feels the need to humble. And there's no such thing as a man who is intimidated by a woman. We hear that narrative all the time. These men are intimidated by me. Name one man that you know, lady or men out there, that has ever said, I am intimidated by women. I have never met, I'm 46 on the 12th of October. In all my life, I have never heard a man say, man, she's beautiful, but she intimidates me. Intimidation means fear. What man you know is afraid of a woman? And when a woman says intimidation, what she means is that she has more. She has more money, has more options than men, more opportunities. And because I have these things, it intimidates the men because I don't have to follow behind him. I don't have to be submissive to him. Men are not intimidated by that. Men have the same things you got. We gave them to you.
So when they get next to a strong black woman, it's not what they think it is. They seek that because that's what their mom was. But then when they get it, they don't like it anymore, right? Because she has strong opinions. She's independent. That's why we see a lot of black men say that, oh, black women are too masculine. I can't have my woman make more money than me, right? Because they see that as too much, too tough, too independent, too masculine. That's because, like, we live in a society where we have a power structure based on race. We can't run away from that. Black men are at the lowest when it comes to power structure because they're systematically oppressed and racially targeted, right? So then when we look at white men, for example, they are at the top of the food chain. And they're
Yes, she said that white men are at the top of the food chain, just taking dumps on black men. Okay? I know what she's trying to say, but she is justifying. There's nothing wrong with interracial relationships. I have nothing against interracial relationships. I'm all for that. Do whatever you want to do. Be with whoever you want to be, whoever makes you happy. But don't come crapping all over the black men because you can't get a black man because he don't want to deal with your attitude or your mouth, lady.
they are at the top of the food chain, and they're comfortable in their position in society. So when they're next to a strong black woman, they don't feel the need to humble her or make her feel, like small or break her down because they're already comfortable in their position in society. So then when they get next to a strong black woman, they feel like that's their equal, like an alpha being with an alpha. Rather than a black man, they feel like they're competing for their power.
So
I disagree with that. It's women who are competing with the black men. A real black man is not competing with a woman. That don't even sound right. I'm a man. I'm going to compete for a woman to show her that I'm more of a man than she could ever be. That don't even make any dang sense, man. Hold on, I'm putting another one up there for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So what that got to do with black men?
It deals with the whole world. That's
y'all
what
be
I'm
more
saying.
feminine
Like,
to white men than y'all be the black men.
what? Bro, I don't.
Look, contradiction.
Come back over there. Come back over there.
Yeah.
White men what?
She has no comment.
White men what?
No, because white men be more caring. They listen.
Oh.
We'll go, bro. Don't come back.
Yo, you did.
This woman just said the reason why she likes white men is because they are more caring and they listen more. That's what she just said, as if black men do not do the same thing. The thing is, women, in my opinion too, a lot of the black women do change their personality around other ethnic groups. See, for some reason, they view black men as enemies, as adversarial. This is the reason why they are so animus towards us. This is the reason why they talk so much trash to us and so resistant to us. But when they see white men or other people, we talk about white men today, they see them on a higher level, as if they will protect them in a different way than we can, and they want to submit. Their whole ghetto mentality changes. You get what I'm saying? Around them. And this is not a racist program, I'm just bringing up stuff. So they do change their demeanor when they are around white men. Then when they're around black men, they are extremely aggressive and rude. It's just the truth of it. This is my humble opinion. This whole video is my humble opinion, and I made this video out of educational purpose.
You dated a white man before?
Hold on. Have you
dated a white man before?
I have white men for my family.
You gotta be like, finish
from
this
what
though.
I see, like my aunts and cousins, they treat them better. Versus
So when black men say white women treat black men better, y'all gonna accept that?
Honestly, it is what it is.
See, she couldn't answer that man's question, because if a black man was to say that white women treat them better, black women, and they do it today, they go crazy, they lose their minds, they talk bad about you. But when they do it, you have to understand, you got to get with the program.
You all know white men are the most desired ethnic group of men in this country. What happens is black women understand that they have to compete for that white man. But y'all have no problem competing for those white men. But when it comes to black men, y'all feel like we should just kiss our ass and accept all the bad behavior and everything.
He's correct. They will compete for the white man. And one of the ways that they compete is by changing their demeanor. When they know that there's other white women after the same white man or other ethnic groups who are trying to date a white man that they like, they'll change their demeanor. They'll dress different. They'll talk different. They won't use the same type of slang that they normally use around black people. They will keep their aggressive, mean behavior towards the black man. See, they won't compete for the black man. They feel like the black man should compete for them. This is one of the reasons for this is they have been lied to for so many years. Black women have been told that they should be fought for instead of helping to fight for the relationship. They have been told that we are supposed to fight for them and been told that men should not be fought for. I'm trying to get it out, excuse me. This is one of the reasons why they don't compete for us. They need to compete for us as well.
Accept all the bad behavior and everything. I've heard black women say that they had to tone down their blackness in order to be with a white man.
And
that to me is crazy.
That.
Now, he said that he heard that black women have said that they had to tone down their blackness to be with a white man. And the woman that he's interviewing saying, I understand that. In other words, it's okay. Now, if that would have been a black man and he was dating a white woman and he said, I had to tone down my blackness to be with this white woman, she would, how dare you? You're not really one of us. You're a race traitor and all this hypocrisy. A bunch of hypocrites running around here talking about things that don't make no dang sense.
Somebody gotta say it. And I'll be the bitch to say it. Fellas, you wanna know why you black queens is choosing these white men? I'm motherfucking tell you. See, a lot of black men have a lack of ability to see the greatness in the black woman. They view us in a fucked up light. You know why? Because they motherfucking mamas was fucked up. They get...
So we're viewing black women in a bad light because our mothers wasn't good. So she put the blame on the mothers and stuff too. I want you to know that you are the single mother that's raising the kids out here to be these type of men that you're talking about, the ones that you're talking badly about. Now, you want us to see value in a person that is disrespectful, combative, not easy to get along with, unpleasant to be around, lazy, don't want to cook, don't want to clean the house, very demanding, don't have reasonable standards. Her standards equate to demands. There's a difference between that. She demands this, demand that, but she has very little to bring to the table. If you ask her, what do you bring to the table? She'll say nothing but my hunger, my body, and everything else, and my sex. And you want us to find value in that? That doesn't make any sense. Not once would you say, you can find me valuable because of my femininity, because I will please you, because I will submit to you, because I will support you. We don't hear that. What we get is a bunch of loudmouth people get on TikTok with big ass eyeballs like this woman right here when she talks. That's what we get here.
They get mad at us for seeing the potential in them. Like, nigga, you're great, nigga. But no, they think it's nagging. Then the black bitch go get a white nigga. This motherfucking kissing toes, bowing down, buying houses on the first day. He's addressing that black queen as a motherfucking queen. He actually listens to what the fuck she got to say. He take heed of her fucking interests. He don't tell her, oh, that's a dumbass idea. I'm just a narcissist, and no, you're not gonna be great. Instead, he pours into her because he knows having her is fucking valuable. Nigga, your value just went up with a black bitch. They fucking worship us, but don't shoot the messenger.
I tell you what, any man who get with that woman right there, white, black, Mexican, is a damn fool. The way she carry herself is uncouth. That is horrible behavior, bro. All right. Now, like I'm about to say, man, the stuff she says is a bunch of excuses. We all know that black men listen to black women, who they choose to be with. If they have a black woman and they really are a good man, all the stuff they saying is a bunch of fluff, man. Okay, that's just all that is. Again, if you want a white man, I have no problem with that. Okay, I have no problem with interracial relationships. All I'm trying to do with this video is show the hypocrisy in their mindsets, to expose them. Because all they're doing is hiding and not taking accountability for their own desire. Just say, look, I failed in relationships with black men because of my bad decisions, my bad discernment, my bad judgment, my bad behavior. And now I got these consequences that are called children from other men. I have different baby daddies. I have several amount of children that I'm offering black men, and they are not choosing me. They are not picking me. So let me go ahead and disrespect the black man and go get with a white man or go get with any other man. Just be honest with yourself first before you start saying things to us. So again, this is a peaceful video. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bashing nobody. Do whatever the hell you want to do. But this is, like I said, a video of a longer live stream reaction video I did last night. Go check it out. Go to my live stream. It's called the Rise of Black Women Marrying White Men. And also go check out one I did. It was called Knowing When to Walk Away. I think that was a pretty good one myself. It's a live stream. All right, then. I'll be seeing y'all some other time. Now, y'all have a good one out there. You hear? We got to get this started. Keep on moving. Trying to find the music to give to y'all to get you out of here. There it is. Peace. Oh, wow. It's still going.